Alright, so check it out. Some people just demand your attention not because they're always right, but because they're fearless about being loud and wrong. Katt Williams is one of those people, a modern-day prophet in a pimp suit. For years he's been calling out Hollywood's rigged game, dropping hints about studio puppets and hidden agendas. And one name keeps coming up in his rants: Tyler Perry. We all know Perry's rags to riches story, but Katt's been hinting at a different script. He's been warning us that something big was about to drop. So I started connecting the dots Katt's been laying out. When you see the whole picture, it's wild. Maybe the truth's been hiding in plain sight, dressed up as Medea. Today let's break down 10 powerful points that suggest Katt Williams has been trying to warn us about Tyler Perry all along. Number 10. Let's talk about the game, Hollywood. Katt Williams has spent years trying to pull back the curtain, exposing the gatekeepers who really run the show. These aren't the faces on the posters. They're the ones who decide which posters get made. Katt says the biggest names are just puppets, owned, not free. They get fame and fortune, but someone else is pulling the strings. He never gives anyone a pass, not comedians, not actors, not moguls. In Katt's world, you play by the system's rules or you don't play at all. And Tyler Perry, he's the prime example. Katt looks at Perry's meteoric rise and sees a transaction, not a miracle. To build an empire that big, that fast, you need a powerful sponsor. Those sponsors expect a return, and it's not always money. Katt's not jealous, he's talking about the soul of the artist. He sees people making compromises he wouldn't make. When someone becomes untouchable, Katt asks, who's protecting them? Tyler Perry's name isn't just on the list, it's the headline. That's the first piece of the puzzle Katt wants us to see. Number 9. Let's talk about the dress, Medea. For most, it's a funny character. For Katt, it's a symbol of submission. He said for years that putting on a dress is a twisted Hollywood initiation for black men. Look at the pattern. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, the Wayans brothers, all wore dresses for laughs. Katt says it's not coincidence, it's a requirement. We can make you do anything, even emasculate yourself for a check. But Perry didn't just wear the dress once. He built an empire on it. He became the character, leaned in, and made it his brand. Katt sees this as mastering the game, not just playing it. It's not about comedy, it's about power dynamics. Those willing to do it and do it repeatedly are rewarded. It's a test of loyalty, and Perry passed with flying colors. Katt's point, the most famous character in Perry's universe, is a reminder of the price he paid. It's not just a character, it's a contract, signed in front of the world. And we were all laughing too hard to read the fine print. Katt's not joking, he's warning us about the industry's culture. The dress isn't just a costume, it's a symbol of what you'll do to get a seat at the table. Perry didn't just play the part, he became the system's poster child. That's the message Katt wants us to hear. Number 8. In Hollywood, your alliances are everything. And the Tyler Perry-Oprah Winfrey partnership? That's power. On the surface, it's a feel-good story. Oprah discovers Perry, gives him a platform, and he skyrockets. But Katt sees these alliances differently. In Hollywood, business, friendship, and other things get blurry. Power protects power. When you're in the inner circle, you cover for each other. Oprah gave Perry legitimacy money can't buy. His success reinforced her brand as a kingmaker. If rumors swirl, the other's support can squash them. Katt says these alliances make people untouchable. Attack one, you take on both. It's a fortress, not just a mentorship. Two people with a vested interest in protecting each other's image. Katt urges us to look past the interviews and see the strategic power play. Maybe there's more to protect than just business. That's the shield Katt wants us to notice. Number 7. Building a studio is hard. Building a media empire, nearly impossible. But Perry built his own Hollywood in Atlanta, bigger than Disney, Warner Brothers, and Paramount combined. He owns it all, supposedly. Katt Williams, who knows how the system works, finds this suspicious. The industry is designed to keep you needing them. So how did Perry bypass the system and build a kingdom? Katt says nobody gets that much power without playing by dark rules. You don't build your own sandbox without the big kid's blessing, and that blessing comes at a cost. Perry's rapid ascent defies the laws of Hollywood gravity. Katt sees the hand of hidden gatekeepers, rewarding him for playing the game. The studio isn't just a symbol of success, it's a monument to a deal well made. Don't be mesmerized by the magic trick, ask how it's done. That's the real story Katt wants us to see. Number 6. Now let's talk about what happens after the cameras stop rolling. The parties behind the velvet rope. Katt Williams has always alluded to a dark underbelly in Hollywood. exclusive gatherings where the real deals and secrets happen. He warns these aren't just social events, they're where powerful people indulge their darkest appetites. Katt hasn't named Perry as a host, but he's painted the environment. When you reach Perry's level, you move in those circles. The rumors about these parties involve the elite of entertainment, business, and politics. Katt's warnings imply that, at that level, you're at least aware of what's going on. The squeaky clean public image is often a carefully constructed facade. As more stories surface, Katt's warnings sound less like conspiracy and more like prophecy. He's not just talking about a dress, he's talking about a whole culture of secrecy, and Perry, as part of the elite, is right in the middle of it. Number 5, some people are Teflon, nothing sticks. Tyler Perry is a master of image control, devout Christian, philanthropist, self-made mogul. Katt Williams sees this obsessive control as a red flag. The more someone polishes their narrative, the more they have to hide. Perry writes, directs, produces, and owns everything. Total control. Insiders say he's controlling on set and in business. Katt argues this isn't just about vision, it's about information security. When you control the ecosystem, you control what gets out. You create a bubble where your image is untouchable. Katt sees Perry's constant self-promotion as a defense mechanism. The question, what's so important that it requires this much control to keep hidden? That's what Katt wants us to ask. Number 4, Katt Williams is often a lone voice in comedy, calling out Hollywood's secrets. Behind closed doors, other comics agree with him. They've seen the same weird stuff, but they stay silent. Why? Fear. Hollywood is a small town with a long memory. Speak out against someone powerful, and you risk your career. Katt is different, brave, crazy, or just done caring. He's willing to burn bridges to tell his truth. He's the unofficial spokesman for the silent majority. The silence of others doesn't mean he's wrong, it proves the threat is real. Dozens know the truth but are too afraid to say it. Katt isn't just yelling, he's the only one brave enough to say what others are thinking. That's the real power of his message. The silence around him speaks volumes. Number 3, celebrity interviews are a dance. Journalists want real answers, stars give rehearsed ones. Watch old Tyler Perry interviews. When asked about personal rumors, he deflects. He pivots to faith, family, or his work, never answers directly. For Katt Williams, that's a red flag. People secure in their truth answer directly, those hiding something dodge. Katt, as a comedian, spots these tics and inconsistencies. He sees Perry playing a character even off stage. These old clips are evidence, a pattern of avoidance. Fans see privacy, Katt sees concealment. If there's nothing to hide, why not just answer the question? Number 2, through all the hints and callouts, Katt Williams remains confident. He's not just speculating, he's prophesying. He says the truth is coming, and he's not afraid of backlash. Katt talks about a day when all the masks will fall off. He believes the carefully constructed images of Hollywood's elite will crumble. Perry, in Katt's view, is the poster child for this system. When Katt says the masks are coming off, it's hard not to picture Medea's wig being the first to go. This is the climax, not just exposing the past, but predicting a reckoning. Katt dares us to watch and wait. You can call me crazy now, but when the truth comes out, remember who told you first. Number 1, so what's been the response from Tyler Perry's camp to all of Katt's allegations? Nothing. Silence. In today's world of clapbacks and PR spin, that silence is deafening. Most celebrities would issue a statement or fire back. Perry does nothing. He stays above the fray. To his fans, it looks like class. To Katt, it's strategy. If the claims were baseless, a simple denial would do. But silence avoids discovery, avoids deeper questions. As rumors grow, Perry's silence becomes more conspicuous. In Katt's world, silence is the ultimate admission. Sometimes the quiet says more than any statement ever could. So, there you have it. The warnings, the breadcrumbs, the prophecies. Whether you see Katt Williams as a truth teller or a man with a grudge, you can't deny his track record. He's called out scandals before they broke, and now his focus is on Tyler Perry. Katt isn't afraid to burn bridges to expose what he calls Hollywood's dark truths. The real question isn't if Katt is right or wrong about Perry, it's about us. What do we choose to see, and what do we ignore? The whispers are louder, the dots are connecting, and Katt is still yelling from the sidelines. Are we finally ready to listen?